Now our next topic is calculation of short circuit current and short circuit MVA. Now, why we need to calculate short circuit current? We need to calculate short circuit current to determine the rating of relay and we need to calculate short circuit MVA to determine the rating of circuit breaker, right? Now, to calculate short circuit current, in per unit system, we saw that how to transform a single line diagram into impedance diagram, right? So suppose and fault occur at the second bus. Suppose this is bus 1, this is bus 2 and fault occur at second bus. Okay. If this bus experienced fault, then bus 2 will get short circuited okay. So if fault occur at this point will get short circuited and we need to find short circuit current. Okay. Now to find this short circuit current, we use Thevenin theorem. Okay. So what is Thevenin theorem? Suppose this bus experienced fault. So with the help of Thevenin theorem, we can find short circuit current. So first we need to remove this path and find VTH. Okay. So first step is to calculate VTH. Okay. Across, suppose this is A and B across AB. Okay. Now in next step we need to find XTH. Okay. And when you are finding XTH, you need to short circuit all the voltage source and open circuit all the current source. Okay. Now in step 3 we will find short circuit current by connecting VTH and XTH in series. Okay. And we will connect this short circuit current path that is short circuit current. So what is short circuit current here? That will be VTH divided by XTH. Okay. Now once we got short circuit current, we can find short circuit kV rating. So what is short circuit here? Short circuit current, that is V by X. Okay, I write simply V by X. Now what is percentage reactance how we calculate percentage reactance. So percentage reactance, if we calculate, what is percentage reactance? That is a 100 into Z per unit, right? So what is, sorry, X per unit. Okay. X per unit into 100. Now what is X per unit? X per unit is actual divided by base value into 100. And what is base value? That will be equal to rated voltage divided by rated current into 100. Okay. Now I can write this equation as X is equal to percent reactance into V divided by 100 into I. Okay. Now I will put this value in this equation. So what we will get? We will get short circuit current is equal to V divided by percentage X into V divided by 100 into I. Okay, so this V will get cancelled. This both are the rated value, and you will get 100 I divided by percent X. Okay, now if I multiply both sides with the kV value, what will get? See, if I multiply kV into short circuit current is equal to kV into 100 I divided by percent X. So what is kV into I? kV into I is kVA, right? kV into I is nothing but kVA, power. So kV into short circuit current will give you short circuit kVA, right? And here this kV into rated current will give you rated kVA. Okay, so this kV into I will give you rated current, will give you rated kVA. Now rated kVA into 100 divided by percent X. Okay, so like this we can find short circuit kVA rating. Okay, and to find short circuit current you need to go through this process. Okay, first you need to transform your single line diagram into reactance diagram, then you need to find the point at which fault is occurring. You need to remove that fault path, and you need to apply Thevenin theorem there. Okay, now we got short circuit kVA, right? Now what is short circuit current? That is V by X. Okay, now what is X base value? That is rated voltage divided by current. Okay, now what is X per unit? So X per unit is actual X divided by actual reactance divided by base reactance. So we can write this as X divided by rated voltage divided by rated current is equal to I divided by V by X, right? So what is V by X? V by X is short circuit current, right? This can be written as X per unit is equal to I divided by short circuit current, rated current divided by short circuit current, and we can write this as I divided by I base divided by short circuit current divided by the base current. So what is I divided by I base? That is I per unit, and short circuit current divided by base value, that is short circuit current in per unit value. Okay, now what we got? We got X per unit is equal to I per unit divided by short circuit current in per unit, right? So basically I per unit will be equal to 1, because what is I per unit? That is equal to rated divided by base value, and base value we consider generally as rated value, so this will become 1. Okay, now this will be now this will be 1 divided by short circuit current in per unit. We can write short circuit current in per unit will be equal to 1 by X per unit. Okay, so this is the most important result for the calculation of short circuit current. So this is the most important formula for calculation, right? In the same way, if you calculate per unit impedance, this will be same as 1 divided by short circuit current in per unit. Okay, instead of reactance value, you can use per unit impedance also.